Bonjour à tous, bienvenue à nouveau à Cap Town. C'est une journée un peu étrange pour nous aujourd'hui parce qu'après les tempêtes que vont avoir Simone et Yann là très bientôt, nous venons d'avoir la terrible nouvelle de la perte de l'hydrovan de Damien Liu, le navigateur français qui fait route terre vers Cap Town en ce moment. Nous ne savons pas encore s'il sera Chester ou s'il arrête. Nous ne savons pas exactement tous les détails de ce qui s'est passé. Don vous donnera plus d'informations après l'arrivée de Gug. Et je vais laisser Don peut-être vous dire aussi en anglais un peu ce qui s'est passé aujourd'hui avant d'accueillir.
Yeah, we're just saying sad news for Damien. He's broken his hydrovane again, and he's now on his way back to Cape Town. If he does stop, he'll absolutely be in Chichester class, and then they'll decide what they want to do. But for today, it's all about Gug. Hey, Gug!
Voilà, aujourd'hui nous sommes là pour accueillir Michael Guggenberger, le navigateur autrichien sur NURI qui arrive en 5e position du coup à Cape Town. Et on va ne pas penser au reste, on va juste penser à sa course, à ce qu'il a fait et à la joie que nous avons d'être avec lui et à lui peut-être d'être avec nous.
Yeah, he's looking good. So, I forgot about the line. It's pulling the log line at the moment. And yeah, give me the mic this way. That's it. Cool. So it's Biscay 36. Oh, how do you? Oh, we'll chat in a minute. We'll talk about you for now. So Biscay 36, catch rig, and he's happy to. Oh, he's got a bit of a beard. Bloody hell! He's looking like a pirate.
Yeah.
Did you run out of shavers?
Actually, don't they all look like pirates now?
Yeah,
Damien was the same the other day.
Both looking good, so old handsome face, very comfortable.
Hey, bravo! That keep you warm, maybe. That keep you warm, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so just to give you a heads up, you're crossing the line at an angle. If you head for the cranes, you're going to cross it at 90 degrees faster, and then you can work out what you want to do. Okay? No, if you at the moment you're running a bit parallel with the line. You want to get to the line, head for the cranes. Okay, yeah, good idea. Okay. No, there's a buoy. It's a buoy. It's just about 20 degrees off your starboard bow. There's a green buoy. That's the end of the line. There's a green buoy. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So. No, not on the breakwater. It's between the buoy and the breakwater and down behind you at Granger's Bay Marina, over by those apartments. But anyway, keep going, you'll get there. Yeah, absolutely, quicker. And you show us how you do it. You left your toilet bucket out the back.
Oups. Ouh. Il y a un peu de mer aujourd'hui.
Okay, so yeah, he's looking really cool. There's not a lot of barnacles there. He's got a few barnacles above the anti-fouling on the transom, and as he rolls, you can actually see random barnacles on the bottom, but not a big problem. So it looks very good. Catch rig, of course, really strong, solid. Those that have just started following the GGA might not realise that the boat actually entered in the 2018 edition of the GGR, sailed by Antoine Cousseau, but he pulled out into Rio, had some issues on board and decided not to continue. And then even Gug himself, Captain Gug, on board NURI, had actually entered the 2018 edition, but decided to retire about 18 months before the start. He had a boat, but it was too good to fix, and long story, but he realised he wasn't quite ready for 2018. So ever since then, he's been working towards competing in this edition of the race, and he's done really well. He's here, he's got a beautiful boat, and he's not reporting a lot of problems. It's prepared extremely well. He sort of rebuilt most of the systems, or virtually all the systems, and it's a very, what I call another handsome boat. It's an English term for when everything looks right and feels right and really solid. So and it's starting to show. As I say, he's had virtually no major issues at all with the boat or the systems. So it looks pretty cool. He's didn't start sailing until about 8 years ago, and now he's a sailing instructor, master sailor, blah blah blah, trains people sailing, expedition cruising, and he's been a carpenter, and he's been a set designer, and he's been a masseuse, and
filmmaker,
yeah, all sorts of crazy things, and now he's in his element. So and NURI is a sardine company. They do basically hand packaged fancy sardines out of Portugal. So and we've all got, everyone involved with the GGR's got a chili tin of sardines, and we all have to eat them at the same time he rounds Cape Horn. Now I hate chilies, but I told him I'll eat them anyway. So he'd be very happy to be here.
Yeah. Oui, alors Michael Guggenberger, vous le savez, le bateau NURI, Don nous le disait, on doit tous, lorsqu'il passera le Cap Horn, manger des sardines avec du chili et des sardines pimentées pour fêter cela. En attendant, il n'est pas encore à Cap Horn, mais il est à Cape Town. C'est quelqu'un d'assez extraordinaire, il a été charpentier, il a fait des fils, il a commencé la navigation assez tard et il est déjà instructeur de navigation. On ne l'attendait pas, il arrive ici 5e et il fait une course pas mal du tout, assez surprenante. C'est une belle découverte pour moi que ce bateau, que Michael Guggenberger et son bateau NURI.
There's something about a catch rig boat, they're beautiful. They look way cool, so yeah, very...
Did they mention what kind of boat it is?
Biscay 36.
Biscay 36. Oui, c'est un Biscay 36. 36,
yeah, and the boat's like 40 years old or something. But that's one of the good things about the GGR. They have an afterlife. Everyone gets refitted and low environmental impact, but it just keeps them going. It's in top condition. You can see some of the equipment on the boat. Obviously, hydrovane there, same as Damien's got, but that's another story. Some of you may have seen Damien had some challenges before, and we're all interested to see what's caused this current failure. He's got a radar reflector there, Ecomax radar reflector up on the mizzen mast. That little ladder going down the backstay, you see the lattice work, that's his HF radio antenna. One of those wires is a coax cable to keep it away from the rigging so it doesn't lose signal loss, and I believe Gug's radio is performing extremely well. I would talk to a lot of the other people in the fleet. The bucket's not really his toilet bucket. In fact, that's his water catching bucket, obviously. I think it is. Because I don't think he has a toilet. I can't remember whether he left. A lot of the entrants got rid of their toilets and are using buckets. So
we should ask him then.
I forgot. But we're downwind and it doesn't seem like a toilet bucket. But,
I don't know. Yeah. It looks good in the pictures anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gug's another one that's kept the idea of mainsail control at the mast. So anytime he wants to reef something, he's got to go forward to the mast and drop the luff and pull leech lines in and so on. That's why there's a massive amount of ropes hanging at the base of the mast. Half the fleet bring it all back to the cockpit so you can stay in the cockpit and leave it and have dodges and so on. Now, it's funny when I can't call Gug Mike. Michael. I just can't call him Michael. Yeah. I've always known him as Gug and he's still Gug.
Call him Gug, but
he's very mindful about the fact that in extreme gales in the Southern Ocean, you want to keep the boat pointing downwind, and he kept with the theme of not having a big dodger, great big sort of solid dodger, because he's got the windage of the mizzen mast pushing down. No, keep going, you're a long way yet. See the football stadium? Okay, at the same distance of that you've got a breakwater. That's one end of the line, and the other end is a green buoy over here. So you've got about 400 metres, 300 or 400 metres yet. Yeah, just head for that breakwater and I'll tell you when you cross the line. I'll tell you when you've got 100 metres to go. Okay, and then you know what to do. You can round up and get on course, whatever you want. Get rid of your. You've got your mizzen mast reefed, so that's fine, right? So, but you just ditch your head sails when you cross the line. Yeah, you're supposed to reef the. No, that's okay. You don't have to reef the main. You've reefed your mizzen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's got 2 reefs in the mizzen.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
So the idea of it is a requirement under the notice of race that they have to drop 1 reef in the mainsail as they approach the line. Gug just reefed his mizzen, that's the equivalent, and then when they cross the line, they've got to get rid of their head sails and come up slowly. They can sail wherever they want once they've done that. They just dip the line and turn around. He can go back on course. It's not bad actually. Gug's actually had a reasonable run to the line, and he'll get a reasonable run out of here when he goes back down around the Cape and heads into the Southern Ocean. So it's not too bad. He's running his that's a normal film camera, I think. He's running film cameras and Super 8 video, Super 8 film camera he's running. He's doing a Super 8 movie as well as a full-blown documentary. He's got a great film crew. They unfortunately couldn't get here to be filming some of this, so we tried to do a few things for him. But you may see some of the things on social media. But Gug's really the only entrant that's got a full-blown production going besides us as organisers. Stop dancing. This is your moment.
Écoutez, on est en train de l'accueillir, il est en train de nous filmer avec sa caméra Super 8. Il filme Cape Town, il filme nous. Donc c'est pour ça que je le salue, mais Don croit que je le salue parce que je le trouve joli garçon. Ce qui n'est pas faux, mais ce qui n'est pas complètement vrai non plus. Alors qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait vous dire, ce qu'il est en train de faire sur le bateau? Vous voyez, il a 2 mâts, donc il doit gérer ses voiles avant de passer la ligne la ligne ici au drop point. Et il rigolait tout à l'heure parce qu'il doit quand même prendre un riz dans la voile. Et Don lui dit, bon bah organise-toi, etc. Lui il dit, à l'arrière j'ai déjà 2 riz, est-ce que ça suffit? Bon, donc c'était des petites blagounettes. Mais je vais laisser peut-être Don parler un peu parce que je parle beaucoup français. Vous savez, Michael Guggenberger, c'est le navigateur qui a travaillé pendant tout le confinement à Bourgneuf, à côté des Sables d'Olonne. Il a travaillé sur son bateau tout seul pendant les 2 ans de confinement, tout seul dans le froid. Il n'avait pas de sponsor et il voulait vraiment faire la GGR. C'est le premier inscrit dans la GGR en 2015. Il n'a pas pu préparer ni avoir un bateau avant. Cette fois-ci, il a acheté le bateau d'Antoine Couzeau et il l'a donc préparé en France en faisant des allers-retours en voiture en Autriche pendant tout le confinement. I was just telling that before his sponsor, Gug bought oh, my English is so bad today because of the emotion maybe. He bought the boat of Antoine Couzeau from the previous GGR, and he worked on his boat because he doesn't have a sponsor. The 2 years of lockdown, driving back home in Austria and coming back to France to fix the boat alone in a very cold shed by himself for 2 years. At the end, he got a sponsor.
Okay, still probably about quite a way to go yet. He's just actually changed the film in his film camera, so he's using rolls of normal film and also shooting on Super 8 film. Things. And because of that, any of the entrants that use some sort of film, they will be eligible, if they finish the GTR, to get a train vault from Suhaili, the winner of the 1968 Golden Globe race. It's quite a treasured possession, and Gug's jumped in head first. He's filming a lot of footage on Super 8 and so on. And most of the entrants are also doing at least some photos with normal, good old-fashioned film. None of this digital high-tech stuff. So it's a bit of fun. He's flying a Citran flag just on there on the port quarter there. The Citran's our designated our chosen charity. It's all about motor neurone disease, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's and so on. And he's carrying a teddy bear on board. All the entrants have got a Citran teddy bear, which will be optional later on. And he's also promoting his charity called Peace Fleet. Neuro more peaceful. He'll tell you all about that with that plug when he's outside. So that's all cool. And looking very good. Jiving down, so He's wondering where you're going to
You have to speak.
Yeah.
He looks like he wants to
Go
speak.
this way and that way. Oh, he wants to have a peek, right?
No, to speak.
Oh,
He looks like he wants to
Can't
speak.
do that.
I don't know, Don.
Yeah.
I think he, yeah.
Yeah, we can have a smoke with him.
Very cool. Looking very good. He's jibing, he's jibed across and they're still cutting the line at an angle, but that's all fine. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Yes. So you've got the Watton Sea hydro generator in the back of the boat as well. It's in the water now, charging, and all the other usual bits. When we came across his stern, he had to pull his walker towing log impeller in. It's a line that drags in the water and has a spinner on it. Looks like a fishing lure, and the line twisting registers to a gauge on the back of the boat, which measures the distance of the boat. So they're not allowed to have an electronic log. They are allowed to have an electronic echo sounder, but they also have to have a line with a weight on it that's got marks called a lead line, and in case the electronics fail, they can determine the line out.
You are doing that on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh well, you can't share it. He's not allowed to share it with us, or he's got to do his own thing. So. Yeah. Ada's trying to zoom in and get the shot.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to zoom in the...
So, yeah, he's busy at the moment. He had to take all the films. Well, I didn't change his
I
camera.
think he's having a
He's
whiskey,
taking the
a
exposed
schnapps.
films out of his camera because he's going to give us all his films, and we send them back to Austria to team management and stuff, and they'll process them.
Goog! Sorry, can I ask a question to Goog?
Absolutely, no one's listening.
Hey, Goog! What are you drinking? What does it?
3 bottles of port wine.
Ah,
You
okay.
better wait till we can hear you.
It's a Porto, the wine? What is?
Porter.
Yeah. Porto, what's that? What kind of alcohol?
Porter is a fortified one.
Yeah, it's a Porto.
It's a Porter.
Yeah. Bon, j'ai pas trop compris avec les accents des uns et des autres, mais je crois qu'il a 3 bouteilles de Porto, qu'en ce moment il boit du Porto. Il a 3 bouteilles de la part de son sponsor, une qu'il doit finir dans chaque océan. Alors il y en a une pour l'Atlantique, une pour l'océan Indien et une, je crois, qu'on y passe à Cap Horn. Je crois, c'est ce qu'il a dit.
Someone stole them out.
Yeah, on ne peut même pas voir le mountain table aujourd'hui parce qu'il y a actually here the weather is pretty nice but it's stuff further outside of the bay. On est assez protégé, vous voyez, par la montagne, donc ici la météo est assez correcte, mais en fait à l'extérieur ça tape déjà pas mal. C'est un peu le phénomène qui arrive toujours avec les îles généralement, mais là avec cette montagne on a remarqué plusieurs fois, on peut avoir comme le soir de l'arrivée de Damien, une mer complètement plate ici, alors que dehors, ça souffle pas mal. Et je pense qu'il y avait 30 nœuds le soir dehors quand Damien est arrivé. Ici, c'était plat comme une nuit d'été.
He's got about 100 and maybe still probably 150, 200 meters maybe.
Ouais, il est à
150
200.
meters. 1, 2, maybe 200. You're nearly there, Gug. 150 maybe. Yeah.
Il est à 150 mètres de la ligne. Et après, il pourra...
Yeah, classic guy. The funniest part was when we started taking entrance for the 2018 edition, and we were doing that in 2015, we asked the entrants that signed on to send a 30-second video clip called Hello Golden Globe. And I can still see him, it's a funny clip. It's Hello Golden Globe, I'm Michael Guggenberger, and I'm blah, 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 blah. It was very funny because he got his filmmaking mates to give him a hand.
In the same time, Don, I don't know for you, I don't know what you think, but for me it's pretty impressive because Michael Guggenberger doesn't have such a big experience at sea, and I'm pretty impressed by his racing in the Sable d'Olonne. We saw him in Lanzarote after 1 week of heavy weather in the Bay of Biscay, and he was super cool and hyper relaxed. And today we will see what he will say to us, but he looks very comfortable and very relaxed.
Yeah, from the breakwater there to the green buoy, 50 meters. So, Yeah.
What do you
So
think?
yeah,
What's your
I
opinion?
agree entirely. Basically, deservedly, he feels confident because even when we look back, he had mixed bag of solo sailing experience, but a lot of fair amount of ocean experience, and technically very adept and did all the courses and a long time ago, and now he's got the experience as an instructor. And when he did his 2,000-mile solo qualifying voyage in one group, on board NURI, that was the biggest solo sail he'd done in one hit, and it really was very successful. And now he's got a good boat, he's prepared well, he's set, and he's more than ready for the Southern Ocean, and that's part of the deal. By the time you get here, it's on. It's a completely different feeling when you leave here. So he's looking good. Yeah, he's looking good. Okay, so he's still got a bit more to go.
Yeah.
Slow progress, but we're just about there. Very close. He's planned for storm tactics. When I was mentioning about keep the wind resistance off the back of the boat, he's practiced. He can drop the mizzen sail, drop everything off it, take the. You're going to jibe around? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then he's going to take the mizzen right off the back of the boat and store it in the cockpit down low. Okay, so that it keeps all of most of the windage forward. Because Gregor Guggenberger in the last race had a Biscay 36, big cuddy cabin cockpit cover, plus the mizzen mast, all that sort of stuff, and sadly lost his boat. It's a long story. You can see all about it in the past race. He was rolled and dismasted, lost the mizzen mast first, and then the main mast. But he was saying leading into that he couldn't stop the back of the boat from rounding up. It was rounding the boat up, and so Gug's mindful of that, and he's got a real plan to clear the back of the boat and get all the windage off. And then he'll decide whether he's towing warps or not or whatever's going to happen. That'll be the next decision for a lot of them. And Simon at the moment's in quite heavy weather. In the next 12 hours or so, Ian Herbert Jones will be the same. He's got a bit of a system forming around him. It'll pass right over the top of him. So we're just about there. That's good enough for me. Okay, good. By the time you jibe around, I think you're good to go. Okay? Yeah.
So he has 20 minutes starting by now.
Not yet. Hang on. By the time we've got organised yet. So
yeah.
he's going to jibe around this way. So we can just stop and he'll go around in front of us in a minute. Yeah, he's over the line now. So this is showing 22 minutes. So at 44, he'll be right. Right. So, getting organised. So we're the first people he's seen since Lanzarote.
Yeah, he was in Lanzarote, how long? 1 month and a half, something like this. So he's
just sorting out his tapes and films and put them in a bag to hand them over to him.
Yeah. Il est en train de préparer en ce moment ses
That's a nice
ses
looking
films et
Genoa
ses
up there,
lettres.
Ada.
Haha.
Oh, jeepers, I wonder where that came from.
I hope you noticed, he's such a gentleman, he put the Genoa to come in Cape Town just to make me happy. Je plaisante parce que Don nous dit il a le Genoa, le Genoa à l'avant, et je dis j'espère que vous appréciez son beau geste de mettre le Genoa pour arriver à Cape Town, parce que j'ai un peu sponsorisé. Avec c'est un Genoa Volerie Tarot fait au Sable d'Olonne.
But I thought it was Damien.
Now you know what? I have problems. Before it was Michael, but Damien is looking so good now. I don't know which is my favorite. I'm joking, of course. I'm joking.
All due respect to Damien, it's a sad day
We
for
keep
Damien.
our. We try to what? We try to say how happy we are to see Michael Guggenberger so happy with his race.
But we're feeling for Damien as well. It's
Yeah. But we told when we start, what you told, and you are right, Don, is
it's the
but
GGR.
today here is the GGR, and today here we are here for Gug.
Yep,
We
we'll
need
talk about Damien
to
later
give him all the celebration because he arrived here. He did do a good job, and he looks like ready to go in the Southern Ocean. He will tell us because of course it's the first time. Oh, I'm speaking English. It's the first time for him in the Southern Ocean. Oui, pardon, je suis partie en anglais parce qu'il me parle en anglais. Du coup aujourd'hui, comme on disait, c'est la Golden Globe Race. Moi j'étais inquiète, ce que je disais au début de cette vidéo. Simon Corwin arrive sur une grosse tempête là, la première grosse tempête des mers du Sud pour lui. Ian Herbert Jones a une tempête aussi, mais assez localisée, donc Don est en train de surveiller cela de près. Et en même temps, à l'instant même, on a appris pour Damien, donc ça nous a vraiment cassé parce que c'est tellement triste pour lui. Mais on s'est dit avec Don, c'est ça aussi la Golden Globe Race, et c'est aussi cela la mer. Aussi bien que tu puisses être préparé, il y a un moment où il arrive un petit souci, dans ce cas-là technique pour Damien. Et puis voilà, on espère, on verra, on ne sait pas encore pour lui, mais comme on le disait ici, tout de suite, maintenant, nous sommes là pour accueillir Guggenberger, faut que j'arrête de l'appeler comme ça, Michael Guggenberger, qui a fait une belle course, qui a l'air content à bord. Il a bu son petit verre de Porto, il nous a filmé, il a fait des... Je pense qu'il a filmé avec sa caméra. Là, il prépare... Il vient de passer la ligne et donc il prépare ses voiles pour retourner en course, et nous allons l'approcher et lui poser nos questions. Il semble assez organisé, il fait ses trucs, il n'y a pas d'effusion de joie. De ce que je peux voir de loin, pas de tristesse non plus, pas de peur non plus, mais j'ai hâte de lui poser les questions et d'en savoir un peu plus dès que nous le pourrons.
Okay.
He looks pretty organized.
Yeah, very.
Very
shipshape.
Yeah. Not big emotion for the moment, so we can.
Goodbye.
Oh, I need to. Oh, good. Keep it a little bit more.
It works. It works. No, get it away.
Ok. Oh, Don il faisait. Michael, it's Don who do that, not me. Don il fait ses blagues, il lui dit oh non, n'enlève pas la voile encore, et moi je dis non, n'enlève pas, mais du coup il remet le Guggenberger, mais en fait moi je faisais juste des blagues, parce qu'il faut qu'il puisse quand même tourner le bateau.
I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment.
He put the Guggenberger back because of you.
What?
But because of you, you asked him to put it back.
You got to roll it up. No, you're okay. You're over the line. You roll it up. No,
It was a joke.
See what you've done to him?
I'm super happy. We keep him a little bit longer with us.
Keeps him busy. Yes.
Yeah. He misunderstood. Maybe he did it on purpose,
Yeah, I
Don.
think so.
Maybe he did it on purpose.
Let us know when you're ready to get us alongside, eh? Ready? Cool. Okay. So you hold that one, and we'll just close the gap.
Up.
Ja.
Wait, you are mixing my cable. We start again with our cable. I am here. Ah, wait. I put the mix this.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, bloody
Yeah.
hell. Yeah. You're looking good, eh?
Hey, you look great.
Look at that push.
Hey, do you know your position?
Just the one of this round of the board in Cape Town, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're coming 8. You're really good. Yeah, really good.
It's not true. You are 5.
You're big.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, I'm.
I'm here.
Absolutely. Yeah. The boat looks good.
You don't have to worry, it's a working boat.
So well done, eh? Thank you. I guess you live in the GGR.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice and sweet. Crazy.
I'll shake your hand, but
À la tienne.
so what are you drinking?
It's port wine. I got 3 bottles of port wine from my sponsor.
Oh.
One for the Atlantic, one for the Indian, one for the Pacific. This is still the one for the Atlantic. I still have half left because
Okay.
I need to go up.
You're looking light. Have you been eating all your sardines or what? Yes. Whoop, whoop.
Oops. Oops. Oh, a shower.
That's you getting wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you look great, huh? You look great after 2 months.
More than 2 months.
More. Yeah, maybe more. Come on. Oh yeah, more. You are right. You are right.
So describe it to us. How are you feeling? Like, you know.
I do not like to be here. This
Yeah.
is way too close to hard stuff.
Yeah,
I don't like the hard stuff.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Still a lot of learning. Already a lot of enjoying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Hey,
good.
how do you feel about getting in the Southern Ocean starting by here?
Pretty well.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot of, I don't know, things to learn again and stuff. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shitting my pants a little bit, but I'm looking forward. That's why I'm getting down here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
If it was just about sailing, I took 2 circles in the Atlantic. And actually I've done qualifier in November. And sailing Biscay in November, December, Northern Atlantic, and Biscay is also not always beautiful.
Yeah. And you are sleeping well, eating well, because you look like if you left Les Sables d'Olonne yesterday.
I think I look better than when I left, actually.
Actually, yes.
I was so fucking freaked out the day we left. It was, you know, you asked me if I have my routine in Lanzarote. I said yes, and it was true for a bit, but no. I got it now.
And what is the best and the worst since now? Woo.
There is kind of a easy going all the time, you know. The best is my bread.
The best
Bread.
My bread.
Okay.
A fresh baked bread. You will see.
Oh,
You
yeah.
will try a piece.
You cannot. No. You did. You can make your own bread at work. Finally, you managed because he wanted to make bread, his own bread.
Can't take any.
Ouais. Alors, il faut que je vous dise, là, il va nous chercher. Là, il va. I will translate a bit in French. Il a l'air très en forme. Là, il va chercher le pain parce qu'il nous dit je lui demandais qu'est-ce qui était le mieux à bord. Il me dit il y a du bon et du moins bon. Mais ce qui me réjouit le plus en ce moment, c'est de réussir mon pain. Parce qu'il voulait faire son pain à bord et finalement il y arrive. Il va nous montrer son pain. Attention, Don. Wouh! Ta-da-da-da. The best thing. Oh!
Oh, jeepers.
Why is so dark? Why is so dark?
It's a full wheat bread.
Ah, okay.
And it's very crunchy, you know, to have something to bite.
Ah,
Because
okay.
all the other food is like freeze-dried and
Yeah, right.
it's all soft-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's the best thing, for sure.
Voilà, la chose la meilleure pour le moment dans sa course, c'est un peu plus de 2 mois. En fait, il l'a dit, il a raison, c'est un peu plus de 2 mois. C'est le pain. And the worst.
I have to decide this, I'll tell you after the race.
Okay.
Well, the worst thing probably is Southern Atlantic in 3 different well directions and the wind force like this. A lot of movement in the boat and you're not comfortable further. Like last night, I was trapped up there. I had like 8 or 9 knots of wind, actually enough to sail well. I didn't make any progress because I had like 2 waves from the front.
And the current. Actually, Michael, last evening, Don was monitoring you and he thought you will arrive at 5 o'clock in the morning and you couldn't because you need to tack all the time and that's why you put it. And we felt for you because it's just awful to have
And
this.
I tell you what, at 3 o'clock or so, I said, I just fuck it, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any sense to fight for nothing.
Exactly.
I just went to bed and left it.
I don't know, maybe I should ask for the letters
Yeah,
before
we
we
should grab the
forget.
letters in case we can't.
Just in case we forget.
Yeah.
I have some
Thanks.
It's just in case we forget because donc du coup on lui a demandé tant que nous sommes assez proches du bateau et pour ne pas oublier parce que c'est un peu notre stress à chaque fois d'oublier de demander le courrier. Donc on vient de le demander et il se prépare à nous le donner. Et c'est De ce que vous disiez tout à l'heure, je lui demandais comment il se sent d'aller dans les mers du Sud et il dit qu'il est confiant, que ça va, qu'il est prêt, mais qu'il a quand même très peur. Ça ne l'empêche pas d'avoir peur, il me dit, il a même dit je chie dans mon fond, mais j'y vais. Et donc pour le mieux, il nous a dit que c'est le pain. Pour le pire, il m'a dit qu'il nous dira ça après la course.
The box is full of Super 8 and film rolls.
Yeah.
This is the SD cards.
Cool.
Okay?
Okay. Perfect. Merci beaucoup.
Tout
So
est
still
in
dry
the
down below? Dry? Yeah, cool. Okay.
Well, this is a Solar. 3 years ago I've been to England. I bought myself a dry suit from a very good manufacturer. You can go into the shower for 2 hours with that and you have nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, cool.
Now I practice a lot to put it on and off, so it's really cool.
That's good. And obviously,
Woo! A little bit of spray. Yeah.
blow the water out of it.
On se prend un peu d'eau.
You want to change course?
No, that's okay. We're okay.
You want to go up a bit?
Il demande à notre pilote s'il va peut-être changer un peu pour qu'on prenne moins d'eau. Parce que là, pour le moment, on se prend un petit peu d'eau dans le semi-rigide. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous dit autrement? Je n'ai pas écouté ce qu'il disait. Ah, il has some barnacles.
Yeah, some barnacles there, you can see.
Il a des
But the
barnacles.
hull underneath looks pretty clean. There's randoms on the quarter there, on the stern. But the hull is
Vous avez
reasonably
peut-être
good.
vu. No, it's okay. I just said you might feel that already the barnacles.
Yeah. Okay. So it's now 30. We've got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes, yeah. On va l'approcher à nouveau.
So good, you got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, so you're probably racing. So you know, okay, Damien came through a couple of days ago.
He arrived 2 days ago.
Damien just broke his hydrovane, so he's coming back to take it out. Okay. So, and then Avalanche was...
He's an unlucky bastard with his hydrogen.
I know,
Did he get the bracket or what was the reason?
We're not fully aware yet of exactly what's happened, but he's absolutely coming back to the Cape now.
It just happened this afternoon, so we just know it's this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll know more tonight. And then Avalanche came through on Sunday, okay, and then it was Tapio came through on...
Same time with Kirsten on Tuesday.
Yeah,
Both
that's
on
right,
Tuesday.
same day. They were a few hours apart. Kirsten came first and Tapio was a couple of hours behind her rather. And then Simon came through some time ago, so he's about 500 miles out. Simon's about 550 from here or something. He's getting some heavy weather at the moment. First lot for the Southern Ocean, and then you've got Urton is about. He should be here on Monday sometime. So he's a bit behind you. And then you probably know all this. You know where they all are?
The rest of the fleet I know.
Yeah, cool.
Simon, Papio and Kirsten, who is never on time.
Yeah,
I've never heard them.
yeah, okay.
The rest of the fleet is actually in quite serious communication with all kinds.
And
Yeah.
how do you manage with the weather, Michael?
Well, I look out of the window and if the flags are waving like this.
This is a good
like this,
answer.
I put the spinner glass.
Okay, this is a good answer.
You're not even getting Cape Town.
Say again?
You're not even getting Cape Town.
Oh yeah, I got Cape Town on HF radio from Italia on the radio. And I had it the last days, but they were not super exact today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a local, there's a thing, there's a fluffy logo.
Because the day before yesterday they said northerly or northeasterlies.
Yeah.
It was an easterly then. And in the night it was something.
Yeah, it was a low pressure just north of you. It was a little one. It was confusing.
I've seen it on the bar home.
Yeah.
I had a pressure drop of 7 or something in a day.
So no real work to do on the boat. Everything's going.
Well, I might go into the bay down in South Africa and clean off the barnacles.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What you see here, I think, is like 3 times more underwater.
Yeah.
Really?
really not a lot. Yeah, I can still make my 7 knots if I'd like to.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be the last chance in an easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a
I
few
think I
there,
might
eh?
just drop behind the shore and let it go drift and do the job.
Yeah.
I think it's half an hour. But for today, when I encountered that I have some, until today it was always like this, so no really, and it's still fast, you know, so I think you see the reason to go into the water with the moving board like this.
Yeah, cool. So you reflect back to 2015 and how long it's taken you to get here? You know, do you think about that a bit?
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It still feels unreal when I think of it,
Yeah.
where I came from.
Yeah, absolutely. Used to the, hello, my name's Michael Guggenberger, and I'm...
I do that now.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Well, I do
amazing.
it, you see?
Absolutely. Yeah. You're doing it, you're in it, you're way down the track.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
What is that bucket for?
That's to collect water.
Oh, I was saying, you wouldn't believe it.
He told me it's your
You
toilet
know,
stuff.
If I say bucket is cool, the toilet is better. Really. And my friend Lisa, you met her, the mini sailor, she put it away. You know, you have to tension up every muscle in your body to hold that bucket in place, and then you have to release that one muscle. So it's kind of a hard thing. I like to have the bucket screwed on.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about Miro more.
You know what, right? Well, I had a car when I went down to Lanzarote. You know, water is a social program for kids. We go sailing with them once a year for a week, and it's mostly with the kids. They had a very long, like heart disease or lung things. Like they spent their whole lifetime in the hospital, or they had some other social problems, no families or whatsoever. And we take them out to go sailing with them for a week every year. And it's about 700 kids, and on around 100 sailboats coming in Croatia together to one spot, and then it's a big party for a week, and then we go back home again.
Yeah. How was the call you made into the big event?
It was heartbreaking,
Yeah.
because it was on the farewell party on Thursday, and that's where everybody, there is like everybody, you know, it's like around 1,000 people, big stage, big party, and I called in and I've been on the stage, and hear all those kids crying and scream. It was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I have. What is the biggest mistake you did? What do you think? Do you on board? I presume you did some sailing mistakes. Is that a mistake that?
Well, on the way here, you mean,
Yeah.
or in the preparation?
Everything included
Well,
today.
in the preparation, I would take a Yankee now and no Genoa, or maybe plus a Yankee, so a different sail. And for now, well, I'm actually quite happy with the last weeks. I was a bit sleepy after getting out of the Bay of Biscay, I'd say.
Yeah.
There's some hard days there.
Right.
And but it's fun. I mean, ups and downs, and not everything runs perfect, but good enough for me.
Okay,
Good.
just so you know, we're in the shipping lane and there's a ferry coming. So we're just about to enter the shipping lane, so we've got to say that's your starboard mark coming in, that's
Anyway.
the ferry down there. It's about
I was tagging back and forth in the shipping line.
Yeah.
Nobody really
The
cared. I
time
talked
is
to
gone
Cape Town Radio.
anyway.
Your time's just about up anyway, but just so you know, you see the starboard port and that's the shipping lane there, the fairway, and that big ferry up there is going to come down. Look, for Jane and I, this is a buzz because you were there in December 15, so well done, good. We'll be looking forward to seeing you in Hobart, eh?
How long when is last time to pass Cuba?
30th of January, 31st of January.
I think I can make that.
Yeah, you'll make that. You'll make that. Your average
You
speeds
need-
and everything will pick up
You
dramatically.
need to do it. Doug, you need to do it because Stefan said your film team will be in Hobart.
I know.
So
Yeah.
You know, I have family in Melbourne.
no, I didn't.
My uncle lives in Melbourne, so I have like a big branch of my family is there. And we all met before they started home in Austria,
Yeah.
because the Australians have been here, and they offered for them to kind of check out everything in Hobart and stuff, because they have
okay.
like they have relatives in Hobart as well. And I think it's going to be kind of a party there. Probably the hardest to stop because I see all the loved people. I don't love you, you know, so it's no problem.
We are used to that now, Doug. no one loves us, so we are used to that.
No,
But we love you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all good. Okay, so
Yeah.
keep up the good work, eh? And Pat Paulus is here. You know, you heard he's
It was a heartbreaking news from you as well.
I know.
It's really crazy. But that's how it is, how quick it goes, huh? And it's not the fault of the people. It's just like,
Yeah.
Oops, I need to take a selfie.
or unlucky.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I cannot take a selfie. He's moving too much. Ooh. Oops.
Selfie time.
Hey, good.
Yeah.
We do a group selfie or not?
Yeah, we try for a group selfie.
Wait.
Try for a good selfie. I've got to keep facing this way.
All our,
But
do you want
your
to come
time's
for the
up, so you
selfie?
can bugger off, but take care.
I'm just a bit slow and let the ferry pass.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to go around you anyway. But yeah, he'll be on your. You can see the channel. You're just about to enter the channel shortly, but he's got room. He's okay. Yeah.
Come for
okay,
the
who wants a selfie.
Alors,
Selfie time.
les volontaires vont, le bénévole vont venir avec nous. On va essayer de faire un selfie avec qui on peut. Where is the guy? Ooh.
Family and friends.
Hey, we had a selfie.
Yeah. Give it a bud. Yeah, good luck. You're doing extremely well. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. Okay. We can
Bravo.
just go out slowly. And,
bravo.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone hang on a bit. Okay.
Up.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Look at the, hang on.
He's,
Don't move. That looks like water all
you
over
know
your
what?
face.
I look happy, Don. I look happy.
You're wet. It's
Beautiful.
dripping off you.
I'm wet, not happy.
Yeah.
On est très contents. Yeah. He has a beautiful picture, Ryan.
Okay. Yes.
Je n'ai pas trop traduit pour vous. I will quickly say c'est la première fois dans les mers du Sud pour lui. Il nous a dit qu'il était très content d'y aller. Le saut que vous le saut que vous voyez à l'arrière, c'est pour prendre de l'eau et non pas les toilettes comme le pensait Don. Et puis on entend des petits bruits bizarres dans la VHF, donc on va peut-être arrêter. En tout cas, ce qu'il faut retenir de ce passage, c'est que Michael Guggenberger est un endroit ce soir où il s'est de son premier un esprit de foi aussi joyeux à Hobart. Merci à tous. On n'a pas dit pour nos volontaires qui étaient avec nous aujourd'hui. Au son, nous avions Margot, Ryan qui fait des photos, Peter qui était là, Yves qui était là, et notre petit chauffeur. Nous sommes à la stratégie du club et puis à la technique. Le seul unique qui mérite la Don McIntyre, bravo!
Anyway, the ferry
À la
bit,
prochaine.
so that's good. So, oh, you lost your phone. Oh, put stick it on again a bit.
It will make too noisy if I put now. So I finished.
Okay, I'll turn that one on. We're still here, and Good looks extremely good, and he'll be very happy for sure. So we'll see you again in Hobart, and we'll see you all again later. Thanks for that, and see ya. And we'll put updates about. We should know some more about Damien